All right. Looks like we're good. Good evening, everybody. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero with this next weekend outlook forecast. So it was a beautiful day today, and it looks like we're going to be expecting that not the entirety of the weekend, but maybe at least the first part. So let's discuss exactly what we're going to expect for the weekend through the next couple days and a little bit lingering into the beginning of next week. All right, so let me switch on over here. So we're going to start out here with the radar. So what we're seeing out there right now is pretty much nothing in the northeast, specifically the tri-state region, but pretty much most of the northeast except when you start getting into Virginia. So that is pretty much going to be making its way due east, it looks like, if we just follow the kind of trend and the movement of the radar at the moment. More south, maybe some little pop-up storms, kind of the typical thing for Florida, but nothing really beyond that. And these showers will probably dissipate before they even get to the east coast, and there's just nothing behind it. And we're going to kind of see that as well when we switch over here to the satellite. Now, this is the infrared satellite at the moment. We can see these clouds here. And what's kind of interesting is seeing these pulses of clouds. But overall, if we assume this is going to go out to sea, what's coming in next, maybe some little clouds in here, but there's a good amount of some clear air that will also be making its way into the area. So now we look at the Weather Prediction Center. We're going to see the surface analysis at the moment. And this is kind of what we're expecting right now. So we see low pressure. That's where we're seeing the moderate to even heavy rain right around the Carolinas and Virginia. And that's going to be making its way, it looks like, continuing east. Behind that, there's some high pressure that's going to be, maybe it looks like, coming into our way to start out the weekend. So now let's take a look at some of these forecast models. So on the GFS here, as I start to slide this through, we're seeing that system, as kind of expected, just keeps going east. And it doesn't really move northeast at all, or north. So we're looking at our day for Saturday. So about 8 a.m. Saturday. It looks pretty clear. Isobars, pretty far apart, so that means low pressure gradient, low wind. And as we continue here on the good old Tropical Tidbits website, we're seeing going into the afternoon, looks okay, maybe Finger Lakes, through there, Buffalo, through Albany, maybe starting to see some showers earlier, but that tri-state region still looks okay. Now we're starting to get into the evening hours. This is 8 p.m. This is 2 a.m. We're just pretty much seeing just showers. Nothing heavy yet at that time. There's that one cell in Pennsylvania. But again, with forecast models, we can't get very precise. We kind of just get a general idea where we're seeing some showers start through the evening. But here, the next frame, it's pretty much gone. So it looks like what I'm going to be thinking is showers in the overnight hours, Saturday into Sunday, in the nighttime hours. Maybe a little burst of some moderate rain, but nothing really too much. And by the time it even gets near the coast, that marine layer, that marine influence, pretty much has all the action kind of peter out. And then going through your day on Sunday here on the GFS forecast model, it looks like, again, to start out the day, not terrible, even for most of New York. But then going into the afternoon, we will be seeing this next front here. And we could tell it's kind of a front because of the kinkiness in these lines, those kinks in the isobars. That's kind of where your frontal system is. So if we follow the low pressure, we kind of see right through here, that's where the cold front would be. And it just looks like some showers to start out with Sunday afternoon. Maybe going into Sunday evening, a little bit more moderate rain. But then after that, ooh, these isobars, they get really close. And this 540 line dips a little bit more south, but don't think that means there's any snow anywhere. Just get that picture out of your mind. Because this is not the freezing line. Alright, so but the biggest thing I'm looking at here, those tight isobars. So that means starting your day on Monday could be a bit breezy. And going through the rest of your day on Monday, maybe in the afternoon or the evening, more north, maybe a little shower there. So that's the icon, or that's the GFS. Now we're going to switch to the icon. Here, looks like for the rest of tonight, going tomorrow, the first part of your day at least, looks very nice. Low wind, maybe some showers in the afternoon, or the late morning in the afternoon. Once you get more west in New York, Buffalo for the Finger Lakes, maybe a little bit in Albany. Similar story to the GFS. And then here, this is about 8 p.m. on Saturday. Starting to see some showers. And those overnight hours, just some more showers. Not as heavy. There wasn't that little burst that the GFS was showing. And then here, so again, starting out your day on Sunday looks okay. And the showers are pretty much gone before dawn. Starting out your day Sunday looks fine, but by the time we get to Sunday afternoon, maybe around 4 o'clock, we could be seeing some showers start, some more moderate rain to heavy rain, a bit more north there on this icon model. That lasts through the first part of your night, Sunday night into Monday. And then this one looks like a little bit better, but also that 540 line does come down this way. But if there was snow, you would see it on this map here. But remember, the 540 line again is not the freezing line. But going through your day on Monday, it looks pretty good. Just a little bit breezy because these isobars are a little bit closer together, meaning that higher pressure gradient. Last forecast model we're going to look at here, the NAM. So this is the highest resolution, so it'll get the most precise in terms of looking. Maybe not the most accurate, but most like the finest detail. There we go. Alright, so starting into these overnight hours looks clear. Starting out your day tomorrow looks good. Going into, again, the evening hours, maybe around that 4 o'clock time, we could be starting to see some showers. It starts, see here, these yellows. That's away from the ocean, but then as the system gets near the ocean with that marine layer influence, it just starts to peter out. And then all the shower activity is pretty much gone before dawn on Sunday. Starting out your day on Sunday looks okay, but here, there's that little cold front that could maybe trigger some storms. The last thing before we look at the temperatures, I just want to take a look at the SPC to see if there's anything for this on Sunday. It's just saying thunderstorms right now. So yeah, there could be a chance of a thunderstorm. Let me move that one over here. There could be a chance of a thunderstorm with this cold front passing through in the evening hours on Sunday. So keep that in mind. And then once that makes its way through, we get that higher pressure gradient with the close isobars that are together, increased winds. And going into Monday, looks like a pretty good day there. And now for temperatures. Now this was interesting. So the GFS, the MAV here on the MOS data, Newark specifically is saying 86. I don't know if it's to get that warm, but I think, yeah, we could see the low to mid 80s for your high tomorrow. And let's see if we go to Islip in Long Island. We're seeing the 70s, upper 70s, low 70s. So I could say maybe 70s to around 80. And for the White Plains airport there, White Plains area, yeah, 70s to around 80. So we could see near 80 degrees for your day tomorrow. Overnight tomorrow, 60s for the lows, 60s for the lows, upper 50s there on Long Island, just a tad bit cooler with more of an ocean influence. And then upper 50s once you get a bit more into the higher elevations like the Hudson Valley. Then Sunday again in those mid 70s, low 80s, upper 70s there, low 70s, but then upper 70s for more inland. So those upper 70s could be triggering some storms with these dew points. I just want to look at the dew points. Not really high. Not very high dew points. Maybe around 60 in some spots. Up to near that 60-degree reading with the dew points, but not really enough to trigger a lot of storms. Maybe just a little garden variety storm in the evening there. So we're seeing again maybe the 70s to the low 80s with the overnight lows in the 60s. All right. So that pretty much wraps up this weekend outlook forecast. Today is the last day of May. June starts tomorrow, and I cannot believe that. So if you like this weather content, you want to get more, you want to find out what the weather is for the week ahead, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the little bell icon right next to that so you do get notified whenever I upload a video like this or I do go live sometimes. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Have a great evening, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video.